This is another episode of the Creatia Conversation, the number one news source for all that nerdish on the hub. I'm your host, Lord Cuss-a-Lot Travis Porter, aka the Dragon King, aka Big T, aka T Money, aka Sweet T, aka Black Merlin, aka the HNIC. And I'm joined today by my co-host, Big Beezy. Holmes.
Yeah, that's me. Wow, I was not prepared for that at all. That was lovely. That was a treat.
What do you mean? You weren't prepared for what? What'd I do?
I wasn't prepared for T-Pain or anybody like to just come in here like that. But I'm that was fun. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun. I should just do that all the time.
Hey, nothing's stopping you. There's literally nothing stopping you from doing that every day. How you doing there?
I'm all right. Just moved in, so haven't gotten a chance to really enjoy myself the way I want to. But everything's calming down at this point, so I'd say I'm doing all right. How about you?
Calm is good. I'm doing all right. Got plenty of things that I'm, working on, things for the channel here, things for outside the channel. A lot of stuff a lot of plates in the air right now, basically, but working through it, making it work, Overall good though.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's new? I know you got the move going on, but what you been watching, what you been playing, anything new?
No, not particularly. I've been on a break. Been watching a lot of people playing Zelda. I'm very jealous. What is it? Final Fantasy is coming out soon, right?
End of the month.
End of this month. So I guess I'll be looking forward.
I think the 26th is the date.
Okay.
If I'm remembering correctly.
What about you?
Not playing much because I just don't have the time these days, but watched a few things. Watched the American Gladiators 30 for 30 on ESPN. So that was fun. If any of if you grew up watching American Gladiators as a kid, it was interesting to see. Did you ever watch American Gladiators growing up? No? So okay, so that really wouldn't mean anything to you then. So that's
I'm like,
fine.
what is this?
Oh, you don't know what American Gladiators is?
I'm like, is this like a
we're gonna have to remedy this. Hold on. Hold on one second. Give me a second.
It's a game show. Is it like Ninja Warrior?
A Ninja Warrior wishes. Okay, hold on.
Sex, steroids, and lots of blood.
I mean, there was that.
That's what I'm seeing.
Let me see. I need that's for the documentary. I need the opening for the show itself. See, I'm seeing a bunch of full episodes here. YouTube, you're letting me down.
Oh.
But it was a competition show. You would have competitors. They compete against the gladiators in different competitions. One of them being the joust, which is basically you stand on two platforms and you fight with what's basically giant Q-tips and beat the fuck out of each other till somebody falls. There was another game, Hang Tough, where you basically swing across this open pit area. It's padded on the floor or whatever, but you got to get to the other side, and the gladiators also swinging across trying to get you to fall and take you down.
Shit.
Yeah, it was intense. It was so much fun though. There was Powerball. it was a great show.
Oh yeah, that sounds cool. I don't know, that sounds really cool.
Oh yeah, it's but also when you watch this 30 for 30, you realize, oh yeah, that's true. That's fucked up. It's just the injuries and all that kind of stuff that would happen and all that kind of stuff. The gladiators themselves, because clearly all were juicing and there were no real regulations against it, so they just did whatever the fuck they wanted. But then they were they'd be working and be all fucked up, barely can see straight, but they got to go back out there because they had alternates out there, and if they got replaced by an alternate, and it was just oh well, he's great, I don't need this dude no more, and they cut that dude, lose his job, and it's like pro wrestling.
Yeah, I was like, it's like wrestling, but but not.
Yeah, it was great. I'm seeing like a bunch of full episodes on YouTube. You should just go and watch one.
Yeah,
Just
I'll definitely check one out.
like, hold on. Here's like this is from season 2. So I'll send you this one from season 2 because season 1 I don't think was as good as the next. It went 7 seasons. Like,
Wow.
it was. Hold on, let me. There you go. You can watch this at your leisure. But anyway, so watch that. That was an interesting watch. But also got to see Across the Spider-Verse over the weekend, which was fun.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah. Fantastic movie. Beautiful movie.
Yeah.
Overall, though, I still think I like the first one better.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Was it the villain or just the story overall? Like, what part of it? Like,
it's hard for me to explain without spoiling, but it's like, I mean, this isn't a spoiler. Some people were disappointed by this, even though they told us this. They just weren't very clear about it. It's a part 1. Like,
okay.
Cliffhanger.
Why'd we be mad about that though? Like,
because people didn't know and they go in there like, oh, it wasn't a full movie. I don't like how they did this. And whatever, nigga. But me, it was fine. Like, part of the way through, I was kind of real because I had forgotten. But then I was like, oh, wait. Oh, this is going to end on a cliffhanger. There's no way they're wrapping all this up in the time that we got left because we've already been at this for 2 hours and there's no way they're going to rush the end like this. So, okay, there's going to be a part 2. But that's not what bothered me. It was, there were certain things that happened in the first one that just gave you that, that feeling in your chest, that just that his triumphant moment in the first movie was not matched by the second movie. Like, the second one came out and it was just like, I see what you were going for here. I saw you were trying to hit me in the feels with this one.
Yeah.
Like,
but they missed.
They didn't miss. They just didn't hit me as hard.
Maybe they were trying too hard, I guess. Maybe.
Possibly, but I don't even think that's what it is. I think the first one was just that good. That it was just like, you can't. Yeah, duplicating that is damn near impossible.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I'm like thinking back. There's certain times where, like, if I really think too hard about that first movie, that whole the what's up danger moment of the first movie, where like. There's certain times where I'm like, I think I might shed a single thug tear right now because
and there's nothing wrong with that.
It's just like, because it's just like, you think about like, why is this so fucking good? And
it's because it was animated. That's why.
I mean, but the second one is animated too. It's just like I don't have any moments like that in this one, so it's just that's why I like the first one more.
That's fair. Like, the first one, it was really good, and I don't know. We watched something recently. I forget what it was. The last movie we saw, and it was Super Mario. And I was like, they could just stop, but we all know that.
There's no way. There's no way. They made way too much money. They're making 5 more of those.
So much money. And I was like, damn.
They made all the money. We're getting Nintendo movies forever. Okay.
Literally. It was good though. Like, it really was good. But yeah, when it ended, I was like, and that's all I needed.
Nope. Nintendo is going to be the new MCU. It's a whole thing now.
Quite literally.
Just accept that it's going to happen.
If they can do it as well as they made the first one, which never happens, but they could surprise us. Nintendo doesn't really play about their shit like that. So if it's going to be another movie like a Yoshi, everybody's going to have their origin story.
There was another Mario Brothers movie before this one.
Well, yeah, that's true. But with it being animated and quite literally them paying to use these characters, like, I gotta feel like they're just gonna put a little bit more strict. Like, this has got to be good,
Yeah,
we're not gonna play around with. You can't play with Mario,
But also, just so I'm completely clear with everybody, the first Mario Brothers movie, objectively a bad movie. But that all being said, I fucking love it.
I never saw it.
Like, it's just, and here's the thing. I think if you were to see it right now, you wouldn't like it. But the thing is, it hit me at the right time. And it was also like me being a kid, like, oh, this is fun. It was interesting because it wasn't what I was expecting. And I like being surprised. So it was just objectively, like, yeah, it's a bad movie. Like,
yeah.
But
I feel that.
Fucking love it. Just like what's a good Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Yeah.
The second live action Mortal Kombat movie, objectively, terrible movie. But I fucking love that movie.
Sometimes there's nothing wrong with a little camp sometimes.
Oh yeah. It was beyond camp though. Like it's bad, Bridget.
Yeah, I can't remember if I've seen it or not, so that's probably like so I very well could have, and I
just awful CG cloud stuff happening in that movie for some reason. Like this is like, why are you doing this? This is all just
nobody.
The first one isn't good either, but it's not nearly as bad as the second one. But yeah. Now this most recent Mortal Kombat movie, I think was a good movie.
You thought it was good?
Yeah, I did.
It was like it had like a level of cheese to me that was like they were not
again. I will still say I love those movies. Like it's just I just understand objectively they're bad, and I'm okay with that. There are a lot of bad things that I love because it's just
as long as I
have fun with it. You know.
As long as you're like not one of those people like no, it was great. It's like no.
That's
like watching like National Treasure like at the time was like such a good movie to me. But I know like if I watch like National Treasure now, I'd be like, this is horrible. Like actually very bad movie.
Yeah. But Across the Spider-Verse, lots of fun. I like it. Like I said, I just like the first one more. Not to say I didn't like this one. I love this one. It's just the first one I like more. And it seems to be doing pretty well. It looks, I got to hear like over 120 million over the weekend domestically, over 200 million worldwide. Like,
everybody in the like animation community is like talking about how great it is and that, animation's still alive. And I'm like, I haven't seen it, but I hope it was good. Whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cool. But yeah. All right, y'all. This is the Creatia Conversation. Thank you all for watching. Those of you who are not watching live, know that you can watch us live right here on twitch.tv/Creatia World. And while you're there, you hit us with a subscription. And you can actually do that for free if you got Amazon Prime, because that means you have Prime Gaming. You link your Twitch account with your Amazon Prime account. And when you do that, you get one free subscription every month. Twitch also gives you a bunch of other free shit like free games and all that kind of stuff every month. So it's all a really good deal. And you can support your favorite Twitch streamer, which I think should be us. But if it's not us, give it to somebody. Don't let it go to waste. You have to re-up it every month. It doesn't automatically renew. So go back in there and do it. Everybody, support your favorite Twitch streamers. Take that money from Bezos because he's just swimming in like Scrooge McDuck, and don't let him do it. You can also
take it. Just take it.
Exactly. You can also watch us live on YouTube, youtube.com/Creatia World, but you can also watch us later there on youtube.com/Creatia World. And while you're there, you hit that subscription button. That doesn't cost you a dime. Just subscribe for free. And then you see a little bell next to it. Yeah, you hit that bell, flick that little bean on the bell. And when you do that, you get notifications every time we go live, every time we drop something new. So every time.
Every time.
And speaking of flicking that bean, you can also watch us on pornhub.com/model/Creatia World. You go there. That's Matt's favorite place for you to watch us. He likes it. He likes to get those Pornhub numbers up. That tickles his fancy. So make Matt happy and go to pornhub.com/model/Creatia World and watch all of our stuff there. And if you want to support us financially, the best way to do that is at Patreon, patreon.com/Creatia World. You go there. You, for one, get this show ad free. You also can get, extra stuff that we do, like Return to Wrestling with myself and Matt. We were watching old WCW stuff. We just finished Halloween Havoc 1997, working our way up to World War III 1997. Great era of WCW. We also have Multiverse, myself and Marta Shark Watkins. We're watching old animated comic book stuff. We're working our way through the DC stuff. We just finished Justice League Flashpoint Paradox in preparation for the new Flash movie coming out soon. Both based on the same comic book story. So great times. Enjoy that very, very much. You also get exclusive merch, like your exclusive monthly t-shirt and all that kind of stuff. You can subscribe at different levels and get different stuff. So do that. And we thank you all who do support us there. Whew. That's enough of that.
Didn't that Flash movie just come out? Didn't it?
Flash movie is not out yet.
Okay. Never mind.
Talking
Never
about the
mind.
Ezra one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's
I
not
thought it
out
was
yet.
out.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
People have seen it because
Oh,
they've had screenings and stuff for it, but the movie itself, no, it comes out in June. So
I see. Damn. Yeah, a friend of mine saw it, and I was like, "Oh, how was it?" And that's why I thought it was out. Anyway, sorry.
yeah. They probably know a guy that know a guy.
No, yeah. Who also knows the guy?
Yeah. But Bridget, I think it's that time.
Yeah.
It is.
Newsy time.
Who gave this to you?
All right.
Okay.
Huh?
I said, who gave this to you?
I gave this to me. What you mean?
Okay. Cool.
Oh man, didn't you? Yeah, you were there. I used it for D&D too. I just didn't use the Auto Team T-Pain one.
Okay.
But let's see. Where should we start with today's news? I guess we can start with some AI stuff because this is weird. So Nvidia's generative AI lets gamers converse with NPCs. This comes from Engadget article by Steve Dent. Nvidia has unveiled technology called Avatar Cloud Engine, or ACE, that would allow gamers to speak naturally to non-playable characters, or NPCs, and receive appropriate responses. The company revealed the tech during its generative AI keynote at Computex 2023, showing a demo called Kairos, with a playable character speaking to an NPC named Jin in a dystopic-looking ramen shop. See, the demo shows the player carrying on conversation with Jin. He goes, "Hey, Jin." The person asks, "Unfortunately, not so good," replies Jin. "How come?" Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. Nvidia has developed an AI that you can just have actual dialogue with now.
I think that's...
You creeped out yet?
I mean, I think it's very cool. You know,
yeah, definitely.
It's very cool. It's getting like... It is creepy though, to like, just to the point that like people could... I'm imagining someone just spending like all day talking to an NPC because they're lonely, you know, like that type of situation. And I mean, to each their own. I do think it has potential. But how like somebody says in the comments, they go, I don't know how you control the range of responses, but I like the idea that I could have an actual conversation with an NPC. Yeah. Like Siri or Alexa, you know. So
AI chatbots that exist out there, but this one would be actual speaking. So
yeah, but it's like, does it remember what you said? You know, like where's
there
a
probably.
level of
Probably it remembers everything.
Yeah, you know, so it's like this is, you know, this is getting into Black Mirror just a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One day they're gonna make Skynet, and then we're all fucked. But you know, until then, well, yeah, I'm interested to see where they go with it.
Yeah.
AI development is getting really advanced, really fast. So I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with it.
It's a good idea. I definitely think it has potential. So I too am curious to see where they go with it.
Yeah, they have a video in the article too. You can watch if you want. But I don't think we're gonna have the time. If we have time, I'll come back to it.
And like, do they like how do they like the range of the NPC's knowledge on things? Like, can you only talk about things in game, or is it like, you know, like, are you gonna ask the NPC to diagnose you, or like, you know?
I'm sure that's one of those things that's just up to the developer, and I think it will be limited to knowledge of that game world. You know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but who knows? They might have other stuff, you know, they use for just like the AI chatbots, like we talked about before, where they do have access to all the knowledge of the internet, and they just go, you know. But yeah, moving on from that, we got some other stuff here. Let's talk about EA, because EA's doing some stuff. How do you feel about NFTs?
I don't
As an artist, because I
have
kind of feel like you're one that would know better than I do as far as this stuff.
my opinions on NFTs are my own to any like future employees watching. But like I just don't think I get it. Like even as an artist, and like I've had like I think I even asked Ed, I was like, what, can you explain these to me? And he sent me this video and I was like, this is just so long, I don't understand, and I just need like it explain it to me like I'm 5. Like
I'm about to say, no, don't send me a video. Call
like,
me and
tell me
explain this to me.
what is this? Like I don't know. I just feel like I'm not a fan of them. So, and I'm also not a fan of EA. So that's how I'm feeling going into this.
It is one of the things when I saw this, I'm like, this is probably the most EA thing ever. But
they're so money hungry, it's crazy.
Yeah. So EA Sports has partnered with Nike's new NFT platform.
Not Nike.
Yeah. Virtual. I mean, it makes sense. You know, EA Sports is in the game.
All right. It is.
Yeah, it's all sports thing, and you know, Madden and all that kind of shit. Yeah, it's going. They're about to put NFTs in Madden. It's a thing, and in FIFA. But you know, do they still have FIFA? Right? Yeah.
I don't know. So are NFTs like? Anyway, continue.
What were you about to say?
I just don't know. Like, are they
Creatia Conversation? We're here to have a conversation. What's up?
Are they like money? Like not money, but like
in theory, they're worth money.
They're worth money, but why?
Because it's like digital things that are distinct and owned, and like that can't be replicated, kind of thing. They have like digital markers on them, kind of like it's
like a barcode sort of situation.
Kinda, but like digitally.
See, this is here I go.
It's like cloud collectibles.
Virtual creation, cloud collectibles, Nike.swoosh Web 3.
Yeah, cloud collectible, or like, you know, it's like cryptocurrency, but like art.
I can't keep up. Like I'm like, that's already what art is though. Like if you buy it, it's yours. So that's why I don't understand. Like,
but yeah, the thing is, people are like, okay, but you can like copy and paste it and all that kind of stuff, and like, you know, just download a bunch of copies of it. It's not authentic because you got a bunch of copies of it, and it's just like it's like having the original. Like, say if you sell prints of your artwork, the NFT would be like the original.
I see. I'm starting to understand a little bit more, but I know there's a lot of money to be made.
Correct me if I'm wrong, people. That's my understanding of it. If I'm incorrect, people out there who are watching and listening, put it in the comments. Let us know if I'm wrong, because you know
I definitely believe you sound with the confidence that you're leading with. I'm like, oh yeah, he's that, yeah, sure. But
that
like,
doesn't mean anything. I'm really good. I
agree.
sold insurance for years. I'm very good at pretending that I know what I'm talking about when I have no idea.
Sound like I know what I'm talking about, and I will trick people into buying my stuff. The thing about NFTs though is that like there's a lot of money to be made as an artist in NFTs, but it seems dirty somehow. I don't know.
So let's talk about this. So Nike has struck a deal with Electronic Arts that paves the way for the introduction of NFTs to the publishers' sports games. The deal will see virtual creations from Nike's Swoosh Web 3 platform integrated into future EA Sports games, according to a press release from the sportswear giant. Nike's new partnership with EA Sports will look to build new immersive experiences and unlock brand new levels of customization with the EA Sports ecosystem. It says, they put it with the EA Sports ecosystem because we got to get our cut.
The habitat, the biome. Okay.
So quote, in future EA Sports titles, EA Sports and Nike plan to make select .swoosh virtual creations available, allowing members and players unique new opportunities for self-expression and creativity through sport and style. So we're creating a new thing so that people can buy more stuff from us. Yeah, that's what that is. The announcement doesn't specifically mention NFTs, which are unique, non-interchangeable units of data stored on a blockchain or form of digital ledger, which effectively allow users to own, buy, and sell digital goods such as in-game items or artwork. However, Don Swoosh released its first NFT sneaker collection last month, and it has surpassed $1 million in sales, according to CoinDesk. Nike's platform launched last November and remains in closed beta. So yeah, NFTs in sports games, because these folks made some NFT Nikes and NFT sneakers and sold $1 million worth.
People really spend money on this shit. Huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, EA is so, I don't know, like the loot box situations, and they don't focus on the players, as much as they would say that they do.
Yeah.
But trying to like understand how will it come into play? Like,
well, if they're putting it in the sports game, it'll probably be like, special shoes you can get, like I said with Nikes, that you can only get in the game, and there'll be like, NFTs, and so you'll own them specifically. They're your own thing, but of course you pay more for them because you own them. And it's just, it's a whole thing. That's what I guess would happen, but I don't know.
It seems like people are split about it. Like, some people are saying, one comment says because every gamer wants NFTs, I guess. And another one says
because
no,
the gaming
fucking
community
thanks.
is not down for NFTs at all. Like, it's like that's the whole thing.
Yeah. And then some guy's like, yes, like if he's talking about NFTs, it must be my birthday. So, like it seems like it's it's split. But
yeah.
I think the NFT people will.
Yeah,
I mean,
people
I
who
don't
like
think
NFTs are going to be down for it. People who don't like NFTs are saying, no, fuck you, leave me alone.
I do think it's the right market for that. I will say, like, from a marketing perspective, if anybody's going to be interested in NFTs, it's going to be people who are playing sports games. Like, because I don't play sports games. I can't believe that they exist, really. So, like, but a lot of people really like NBA 2K and Madden. Yeah, I was like the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like those games.
EA doesn't own NBA 2K, so that's a whole.
Oh, yeah. Who owns?
Take-Two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Take-Two, 2K Sports is all part of that.
They'll probably
Take-Two
follow.
Has 2K Sports, Rockstar, all of them.
I see. I can see them getting a deal with Adidas for the same thing. So, like it's only a matter of time. But
yeah. Adidas, Reebok, Under Armour, somebody. Or all of the above.
Or all of the above. A6.
Or they can go to Kawhi Leonard route and get New Balance. Who knows?
New Balances are so expensive. Anyway.
So comfortable, though. They're so comfortable.
Are they?
They are. It's like one of those things. I started wearing them when I was working at Pizza Hut way back in the day, because one, they're non-slick, but also they're just really comfortable to be wearing if you're on your feet all day. It was great. And then when I started doing valet, they were great for that too. Everybody who was still getting like the shoes for crews and all that, I'm like, no, I got my New Balance, because these.
I mean, they're cool. I don't know if they've always been cool.
No.
Because I was like, I kind of feel like they weren't, but now they're cool and they're so expensive.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
They just have such a lame name.
Yeah.
But
for a long time, they were literally considered the old person shoe.
The old people shoe. Like the like nursing home shoe.
Yeah. And then I wore them for work one day, and I'm like, I will never wear anything else to work.
Shit. Like, that was me with Crocs. I was like, what's the hubbub? And now I'm like, I get the hubbub. I get it.
I still have never owned a pair of Crocs.
They're not for everybody, but they're comfortable. They really are.
Yeah.
I recommend it.
Well, Crocs might not be for everybody, Bridget, but what is for everybody?
Tell me.
Our sponsors are for everybody. And so what I like to do now is just, let you hear from them, and then we'll get back to you right after that. If you're watching on patreon.com, you actually get this show ad free. But for those of you not, here are, I want to spice things up in the bedroom. then it's time to check out Adam and Eve. Because you see, Adam and Eve is the leading adult toy store that offers a wide range of products to help you explore your sexual desires. Whether you're looking for something to use solo or with a partner, they have everything you need to satisfy your cravings. From vibrators to lingerie, bondage gear to lubricants, AdamandEve.com has it all. And the best part, you can shop with confidence, knowing that all their products are of high quality and backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. That means whether you bought a dildo, sex swing, penis ring, vibrator, anal sex toy, bondage toy, couples toy, lube, or accessory, you can get a refund within 90 days if you're not 100% satisfied. No questions asked. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Adam and Eve is giving you 50% off almost any item on their website. That's right, 50% off. And if you act now, you'll also get free shipping. So go to adamandeve.creationworld.com and use the offer code erotica at checkout. That's erotica at adamandeve.creationworld.com for 50% off almost any item and free shipping. Don't wait. This offer won't last very long. The link is in the description. Attention dog lovers. Are you looking for high quality products to spoil your furry friend? Then you need to check out dog.com. Because you see, dog.com is the go-to online store for all your dog related needs. They offer a huge selection of dog food, treats, beds, and more. Plus, they have products for all types of dogs, from puppies to seniors and everything in between. And the best part, you can shop with confidence knowing that all their products are made with your dog's health and happiness in mind. Dog.com only stocks top-rated brands that you can trust, so you can rest easy knowing your dog is getting the best. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Dog.com is doing a big warehouse clearance sale. And all you have to do is go to dog.creationworld.com and you can get up to 80% off on all sorts of items like toys, treats, bones, harnesses, bowls, leashes, and anything else you can think of. So go to dog.creationworld.com and take advantage of this sale right now. Spoil your furry friend with the best products from dog.creationworld.com today. Link is in the description. Are you tired of feeling sluggish and unfocused throughout the day? Then it's time to try Dubby, the ultimate energy source. Dubby is a powerful, clean energy drink that is designed to help you stay alert and focused no matter what life throws your way. Whether you're a student, a busy professional, an athlete, or especially a gamer, Dubby can give you the boost you need to take on the day or the night. It also contains important aminos and vitamins that canned energy drinks simply don't have. And the best part, Dubby is made with high quality ingredients and is completely sugar-free, maltodextrin-free, and is keto-friendly. So you can enjoy the energy boost without any of the crash, jitters, or angst that comes with traditional energy drinks. Simply mix Dubby with water and you'll have a delicious, refreshing energy drink that can help you power through your entire day. And with a variety of flavors to choose from, including Galaxy Grenade, Beach and Peach, and Dragonade, you're sure to find one that you love. So go to dubby.creationworld.com and order your Dubby today. And for a limited time, use code Creatia at checkout to get 10% off your order. That's Creatia at w.creationworld.com for 10% off. Try Dubby today and feel the difference. The link is in the description. And we are back. So let's watch a trailer, shall we?
Let's do it. I love watching trailers with you.
So there's this show on Netflix that I watch with Amani. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's called Is It Cake?
I've been thinking about getting into Is It Cake?
Is It Cake was a fun show.
Shows, you know?
Yes. So season 2 has a trailer out, and I want to check that trailer out.
Oh, let's watch it.
All right.
I'm excited.
Yeah. It's a fun show. Also, I like it because I just like to keep saying, is it cake?
Is it?
Okay. Here we go.
Is it cake? Is it cake? Is it?
Oh, shit.
Is it cake?
This This isn't cake. We've assembled 10 of the best hyper-realistic cake artists in the world.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Your job is to try and fool the judges that we have invited to spot your fakes.
You completely fooled me.
Your guys' skills could win you over $100,000.
I gotta put my all into this. I want that money.
You want
Every
that money?
episode,
Me too, though. Like shit.
eliminated.
If I can't win this, what am I even doing with my life? You know?
Good question.
Well, there are other things.
Oh my god.
It's still alive.
Cut it up, Daddy.
Our bakers have broken our judges' minds.
Is that a real pencil?
They're speechless.
Here come the cakes.
Season 2 is completely
Wow.
insane.
Is it cake 2?
Yeah. Down for it. Like I said,
I love the
everybody-
cooking shows on Netflix. They have a lot of good cooking shows.
Oh yeah.
I'm down. For
One I
those.
didn't like though was that Easy Bake one. It wasn't good.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't sound like it was good. I don't even know which one that is.
Well, there was one. It was supposed to be. Well, they called it Easy Bake, but I'm like, if you're not doing a whole bunch with an actual Easy Bake oven, this isn't fun. Like,
Yeah,
want
you
the
gotta use like the
competition show.
old 90s
Yeah.
one. I don't want to see this new one that's like Bluetooth.
they're using regular ovens though. That's the thing. It's just like they're not even using an Easy Bake oven at all. It's
So
just
is
supposed to
it
be-
just an easy?
stuff that's easy to make quickly
Bake?
kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm
Okay.
just like, you
Damn.
missed an opportunity here to do a show where like you had to make things using the Easy
In an
Bake oven to
Easy
make
Bake
the best
oven.
one. Like,
Damn. Did you
I'd
have
have
one of
been-
those?
I didn't have one, but I've known other people who did, and
Yeah.
I've other.
It was
you know,
really
kids and
marketed
stuff.
towards girls at the time. I wonder
Yeah,
if that's
yeah.
changed now. Like probably, but
Yeah, my version of the Easy Bake oven was we had creepy crawlers, and
you have
it's a little
what
thing.
things?
Take these little nasty little goo things, and you put it in these molds, and you put them in a little, basically an Easy Bake oven, and they come out and they're like
Oh.
solid and wicked
Yeah.
and creepy and shit.
I can't wait for those. Like when I like go to Walmart with my son, I'm like, "Are you old enough for this yet? I want to play with it."
Yeah,
Um,
Are we at a point now where I can trust that you're not gonna swallow this?
Yeah, like, and it says like you have to be like 5. I'm like, damn, I want to play with it.
yeah, I get it. But something he can play with possibly. It might be a little age gap thing, but as long as there might be some small pieces here. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem action figures have been revealed.
Oh, that was a really good segue.
yeah. You teed me up for it pretty easy. Like,
it
that's
was
where
like-
I'm going. That's where I'm going now.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. If you enjoyed Spider-Man, wait, hold on. Let me just, comicbook.com, written by Sean Fallon, give them the clicks, all that kind of stuff, because enough people have gotten fired. We don't need any more.
Yeah. Thank you,
So,
sir, Mr.
yeah.
Fallon. Sean.
Exactly. Yeah, Sean, you're a good man. So if you enjoy Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, you need to have Seth Rogen's upcoming animated TMNT film on your radar. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem will hit theaters on August 2nd. That's right around the corner, so it's time that we see some figures based on the film. Playmates has obliged with details on fully articulated and posable figures that stand between 4 to 5 inches tall and include weapons and accessories. That's when I got concerned, like, the weapons and accessories, that might be a problem.
Yeah.
Just take Leonardo's swords away and then hand them to him, and he should.
Yeah.
Figures based on the characters listed will be part of the first wave, each priced at $9.99. They'll be available to order on June 25th, and this article will be updated with retail links, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we got Splinter, who is, in the movie voiced by Jackie Chan, Superfly, who's voiced by Ice Cube, Bebop and Rocksteady, Seth Rogen is Bebop, John Cena is Rocksteady, Leatherhead, and that's voiced by Rose Byrne.
A lot of big names in those voice actors.
Oh yeah. It's,
I have a lot of thoughts about voice actors, but that's
talk to me.
well, I just kind of feel like they use big actors as marketing tools for voice acting. But there's so many voice actors out there that
are just really good voice actors.
Are just really good voice actors. Like even like
Phil Lamar or like, Matt Mercer and all of them.
But even below them, like who's the like Uncharted guy who does like everything?
Not Nathan Drake. Christopher, no, Nolan North. North.
Yeah, like
I had to get that. I had to get there. I got that.
You knew who I was talking about.
Well, when it comes to gaming, there's two names that are in everything. There's Troy Baker and Nolan North.
Troy Baker is the other one. He did Last of Us.
Yeah.
But like they only choose these two people. I'm like, there's so many people that are into voice acting that y'all could choose from, and they really seem to just stick with what they like. And I wish that space was more open to newer people, because it seems really hard to get into. Like, I think that I would love to try voice acting, but like, how do you even get started on something like that?
I don't know. It's probably another one of those things where you got to know a guy.
You got to know a guy who knows a guy. Yeah, but the toys, they look really cute. Like, and I'm sure that they will be worth a ton of money in like 20 years, like, so that's
when we were kids.
I think the toy collectors will be super excited.
Yeah, when we were kids, Matt had so many Ninja Turtle toys. Like, he had like a whole wall of them. I don't think he still has them though. I think like at some point when they either got sold or thrown away or something like that after he became an adult and was not there to protect them anymore.
Yeah, don't let your parents get a hold of them, and don't let there be a yard sale because some bitches about to fly. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's do another trailer.
Yeah.
So I saw this and it looked, pretty interesting to me. I have no idea what it's actually about or anything like that, but this is a game called Everslot Invasion.
Oh.
I saw a couple of like screenshots and I'm like, you know what? I want to watch this trailer. So let's watch it.
Everslot sounds like a word they just put together.
Yeah.
The corrupted armies stand at our doorstep.
Oh. Okay, so it's first person.
Okay, get a little grapple.
Is this VR? I think this is VR.
That's a good. I was like, why is it so ugly? And you're like, it's VR.
Wisely and bring swift death to them.
Definitely, I think.
Yeah, this is VR. Yeah, I didn't remember. Yeah, they didn't. I don't think they showed this in the Metaverse showcase.
Must be vicious.
MetaQuest showcase. I mean.
The rogue.
Do you have a VR too?
Not one of the really good ones. I had the ones that that you can attach to your phone and whatnot, but
not like that. Oculus.
Yeah, or like the Meta. It's called the MetaQuest now.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one, PlayStation VR. I don't have one.
I do think it's cool. Like, this look is very like old fashioned, and I'm kind of like into it enough.
Yeah, give us some style.
For some reason. Like, I don't know why that makes me.
Damn.
I don't know. I feel like VR would just make me dizzy, and I could just be old.
It does make a lot of people nauseous. Like, a lot of people get motion sickness from it. I've never had that problem, but I've heard of it happening to a lot of people.
Yeah. Interesting. I mean, yeah, whatever. Not for me, but I can see it being cool for like some kids. And
Asgard's Wrath is something that we saw during the MetaQuest showcase. Asgard's Wrath 2 actually looks really good.
Okay.
You should check that out. That was one we saw during the showcase, because what happened was on, I think it was Thursday. It was either Wednesday or Thursday last week. We were getting ready to do this show, and I was looking at some things last minute because the trailer for the MetaQuest 3 announcement had came out. I'm like, oh, I'll add this in there, and then I saw something for MetaQuest showcase. I'm like, there's a showcase happening. When does it start? 1 o'clock. Will pivot. This is what we're doing today. we're gonna watch this showcase, and that's what we did. Like, that was the first 30 minutes was us watching that showcase. It was fun.
That's cool.
So yeah, that's why you should watch us live, people. Fun stuff like that happens when we realize cool things are happening, and then we pivot because it's live and we can do that.
You gotta be a good pivoter.
Yeah. Speaking of things that we'll be watching live, the Microsoft Xbox Showcase is happening on Sunday. And as reported here from IGN, article by Wesley Yin Poole, Microsoft promises there will be no full CG trailers for the Xbox Showcase first party games. Like how they specified the first party games.
Right. Okay.
But the article reads here, Microsoft has told fans not to expect a CGI fest when it comes to first-party games at its upcoming showcase. Xbox marketing chief Aaron Greenberg said in a tweet below, none of our first-party games in the show are full CG trailers. Everything is either in-game footage, in-engine footage, or in-game footage with some cinematics. Each of our trailers will be labeled so it is hopefully clear for our fans. But yeah, fans have criticized Microsoft and Sony for showcase events that had little gameplay, such as the PlayStation Showcase that mostly featured CG across its many reveal trailers. Yeah, that was a thing. I don't know if you ended up watching that showcase at all, but when we did it live here watching, we were seeing like there wasn't a lot of gameplay happening. There also wasn't a lot to it. It felt very sparse as far as first party exclusive stuff and all that. But yeah. So they're saying like, yo, we're giving you actual in-game stuff on Sunday. And by the way, just reminding you all, we will be reacting to that live Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central Time. Following that is the Starfield showcase where they're just only talking about Starfield. We're live reacting to that. The PC gaming showcase is coming on after that. We'll be live reacting to that too. We're going to be here all day on Sunday, y'all, having a good time.
Shaved Ape in the comments here says in-game footage is almost exactly the same as CGI footage. Rarely, if ever, does a game look as good as in-engine footage. Microsoft setting up to disappoint for the 13th year running, it seems. And Scary Christo says they still haven't shown gameplay for games that were announced 2 to 3 years ago.
That's all.
So they had better bring something other than CGI.
Yeah.
I can see that like frustration. Like, I'm just here for that's EA, not Microsoft. Never mind. So whatever.
Yeah, I'm always interested to hear people when they go like, "Oh, it's the same thing." Like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
CG and in-game footage are not the same thing, and
they're not. They're very different.
Like, and rarely do games look the same. I mean, if you don't have the equipment to show it in its best light, no, it's not going to look the same to you on your TV as it does in the showcases because they're using the best possible. If you don't have a TV that can do it, if you don't have, as in if we're going by last generation, the PlayStation 4 Pro, that had, the 4K and all that with it, then no, it's not going to look as good for you. That's just kind of how it works.
Yeah.
Or if you're not watching this, on a high-end PC that can run these things, the highest frame rates and all that kind of stuff, it's not going to look as good.
It's not, it's just not.
Nobody was talking to you at all.
See, that's why you don't keep them robots in your house.
Like, damn, Bixby, mind your business. No, that wasn't me calling you. Shut up.
But yeah, it seems. Let me see. After 2.5 years of practically nothing but another Forza, a rather disappointing Halo, and a Hi-Fi Rush, a full 2-hour showcase of gameplay and a few cinematics sounds necessary in the worst way. Like, I guess that comment can be seen as like,
it's time.
They need yeah. Like, what the fuck are they doing? Like,
the problem with that is that's how we felt about this PlayStation showcase that just happened. Like, it's time because we hadn't had a proper PlayStation showcase since 2021. So it was just like, it was like, oh yeah, it's time. We've had state of plays, they had like, small things they were showing, like mostly independent stuff with like one big game in it. That was the main event. But like the showcase was supposed to be like the boom, the banger after banger after banger, and that's not what they gave us. So it's just like, we'll see what Microsoft does, though. This might be the 1 year that Microsoft surpasses PlayStation on a showcase. Like, it's just, we'll see. Yeah, we'll be reacting to that live on Sunday. We'll also be reacting to the opening of Summer Games Fest live on Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah, after this show is over, take a break for an hour, come right back here. We'll be reacting live to that.
Cool.
and also the Ubisoft showcase on Monday that actually happens during this show. So
That I would like to see, like Ubisoft. I have like there's a place in my heart for Ubisoft, and
yeah,
I would love to work with
I'll
them
have you
one
on.
day.
You can do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Man, you know, I'm always down to have you on for any of the reactions. So we got all of them happening this week. If you want to hop in, let me know. I'll work you into the schedule.
Sweet.
Let's see what else we got happening here. Want to talk a little MCU real quick?
I guess.
So, Mortal Kombat. I mean, not Mortal Kombat. Where did I get Mortal Kombat from? Oh my god.
We were talking about Mortal Kombat.
Were we?
The movies, yeah.
Oh, you're right. But even so, I'm looking at this. This clearly says Captain America, and I said Mortal Kombat, and I don't know what happened there. But Captain America 4 will break a frustrating post-Endgame MCU trend, confirms a designer. This comes from Richard Debbins from The Direct. According to the production designer on Captain America New World Order, the new sequel will break a trend that fans have seen in the MCU since Avengers Endgame. In the 10 movies Marvel Studios has produced in phase 4 and 5 since Avengers Endgame, one complaint that many fans have had with the franchise is its lack of grounded plot points. Movies like Thor, Love and Thunder and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania have been criticized for how their stories focus on less realistic concepts like gods or the multiverse, leading to some concerns about how easily accessible some of the multiverse saga movies are for general audiences. First of all, Quantumania had other problems besides it being weird and abstract. That's you know, if you're gonna complain about that movie, you have other things you can complain about.
My husband watched that movie, and I was like, he invited me to watch it with him, and I was like, yeah, sure. But then I was like, no, you go ahead. And the whole time when I was checking in, he was like, I don't really know what's going on. And I was like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, I can tell
the whole
this looks
the
like
quantum universe thing isn't the problem with that movie. That's not what made that confusing. The plot, a lot of points just was like, this was a weird roundabout way for you to get to this, and I can see why a lot of people got lost in that, and they're going to blame it on the quantum thing, and that's not the problem. Like, you wrote this weird.
I do think they really need to figure out where they're going, because I think people are feeling like a little lost. Like the thing that the MCU had going for it was the like origin stories, heavy origin stories, and then bringing everybody together. And it feels like now currently it's still, you know, picking people, random characters, and putting them together in a story that does happen like in the actual comic books, but the leading up to it didn't make a lot of sense in these films. And like Thor, Love and Thunder, I enjoyed, but when you read it, I was like, did I see that one? Oh yeah, I did. And the fact that I had to do that is just such a bad feeling to have. Like, I
can't tell you like specific
Iron
things
Man.
that I really there's a lot of things that I don't remember about that movie. I remember seeing Zeus and all the gods in that area and all that kind of stuff, but like I can't really tell you about specific plot points.
I couldn't either. Some kids were missing, I think, something.
Yeah, exactly. I remember Lady Thor and everybody being pissed off about Lady Thor because it's just they don't read comics and they think they're just doing I'm like, no, that's a comic book thing. It's not new.
Just say this Captain America, like this picture they have of Anthony Mackie is so cringy. Like this black and white picture with this colored shield, like, is so tacky to me on the article. I hate it. As someone, I'm not a fan. Let
me show the people what she's talking about here. So.
Yeah, I was like, y'all need to look like this pic. That's so cringy.
You don't like the color mixed in with the black and white?
No, that's so like 2010. Get it out of here, man. Like,
hey, 2010 was a good year, all right?
Yeah, I'm just like, that's like some stuff you did on your phone to make the edits. Like, I don't know.
Like, I remember, like, you know, it was after 2010. It was like 2011, 2012. I actually did a photo edit for somebody where she was all black and white, but she wanted her nails and lips to be red.
Oh,
and it was, you know,
it just doesn't look good. Like, a lot of people are not interested. Like, this comp jitsu, they said going to pass on this one. It would be great without Captain Marvel. Damn, what you not into the woke agenda. Love most of the Marvel movies.
There's the problem there. I think like people associate the word woke with so much shit because they don't know what woke actually means.
They don't know what it means. But it's like, oh God, isn't it fascinating? Isn't it fascinating that the picture at the top of the article on Captain America 4 doesn't feature Anthony Mackie?
Doesn't have him in it.
You gotta scroll to find him, and then he's this tacky white and black monotone with his shield red, white, and blue. You know, like so is it racism or just someone being an idiot? It could be both. It could be either.
Two things can be true.
Yeah, like and nobody cares. Captain America 4 is basically a Hulk film done without Universal Studios production. Interesting. A lot of people are not looking forward to this. Like, I am also annoyed that Captain Marvel is at the front of this. Like,
yeah, that was weird to me too.
Why did you choose this picture? But I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. A sequel to what?
What do you mean?
Captain America 4, A New World Order. Is it a sequel to Captain America 3? Like, that's the thing about the MCU is like none of these are actual sequels.
I mean, technically it is, but it's also a part of the bigger story that's been going on since then. So it's kind of a combination of being a sequel.
Like, I don't even. What was the third Captain America movie?
Civil War.
That was a good one.
Yeah, and the one before that, Winter Soldier. I've said before, it's actually I think it's the best MCU movie was Winter Soldier.
Civil War. Yeah, Winter Soldier is really good. I love Winter Soldier. Like, but I feel like this is another like hot take. Like, I think that Captain America was wrong in that movie. In Civil War, I sided with Iron Man. I was like, no, he's wrong. But anyway,
yeah, in the movie, I'd say that in the movie. In the comics, it was a different story because of the way they went about it in the comics. They got real shitty in the comics.
Yeah, in the comics they go way deeper. But when you're watching the movie from someone, if you're just like watching, you're like, what? Like you're.
The answer with them, in most cases, the answer is somewhere in the middle. Because yes, there does need to be some oversight, but completely controlling everything they do, probably not. So it's just like it was
a weird angle.
Yeah, like Tony Stark came with a very imperfect solution, but it was a solution.
But it was better to me. Like Captain America was just like, it's gonna be fine. And I was like, have you read the fine print? Like, did you read the lease? Like, no, like this is incorrect. But that's just me.
All right, let's watch this AI and then we'll get out of here.
Let's do it.
And just see how this works.
I'm scared.
You said you're scared.
Yeah.
Why are you scared? Don't be scared.
They're getting so good with graphics. It's bizarre. Spark Life. It's virtual characters with generative AI. Nvidia.
We're thrilled to showcase an immersive and dynamic interaction between a player Kai and a non-playable character named Jin. This captivating ramen shop scene was created by Nvidia using the latest RTX rendering technologies. Nvidia collaborated with Convey, an Nvidia Inception partner, to showcase how developers will soon be able to use Nvidia Riva, Nemo, and Audio to Face for AI-powered speech, conversation, and animation. These models were integrated into the Convey Services platform and fed into Unreal Engine 5 and MetaHuman to bring Jin to life. Please take a look.
Okay, that's why we're here.
Yeah, we're taking a look.
This is very cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Did you play?
Cyberpunk? No. It was when I said I'm going to wait till they fix all the bugs, and then when they fixed all the bugs, I was distracted by other things.
Yeah.
Hey, Jen. How are you?
Unfortunately, not so good.
Oh, shit, Jen. I don't care. That's the first problem. Don't.
It's gotten bad lately. My ramen shop got caught.
So it's listening to your actual voice. They picked up have a mic in the corner, so you're actually talking
about this. I have heard rumors that the powerful crime lord Kuman Aoki is causing all sorts of chaos in the city.
His voice is weird, though.
This violence.
His voice what?
I'll talk to him.
It's off.
I have heard he hangs out in the underground fight
Come on,
club on
Jizz.
the city's east side.
Yeah.
Try there.
Okay, I'll go.
Be careful, Kai.
Oh shit! Imagine you're like an NPC saying your character's name. That's crazy. Okay. I was like, why are we walking out? We saw it. Okay, but like, that's interesting. Like, so I guess it is like within. It's like a quest giving type of thing. But
Yeah,
how
for
will,
in that situation, yeah. But
Yeah.
they're saying right we can integrate it into other things too. So
pretty cool. Except for his voice, very robotic.
yeah. This is
AI
actually a story we
generated.
talked about earlier. Like Nvidia developed an AI generated like NPC conversation tool. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's very interesting for sure.
Oh yeah. So now we've seen it. We've got an idea of how that works.
I think they just need to, even though it's AI, I guess they can't avoid this. How do you get an AI generated conversation to not be voiced by AI? Like to give it some life.
Yeah.
To it? I think that was the issue.
That's one of those things that's going to take some time.
Yeah, for sure. Huh.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
But yeah. I'm interested to see what else they do with it because, technology is always fascinating to me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. That was I'm not sure if you're asking if this is what that is, but it was actually showcased at a thing last week.
Nvidia's showcase.
Yeah.
But yeah, very I like to see where it goes,
Same. But all right, Bridget, I think that's it for today.
Cool.
Go ahead and end this here. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget, like I said, you can watch us live on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, all that. Twitch.tv/Creatia World, YouTube.com/Creatia World. But also, if you just want to get links to everything we do, you want to go to CreatiaWorld.com, and that'll give you the links to everything we do and everything we've got there. Now, if you want to look at us on the socials, you want to go to Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter at It's Creatia World. That is at ITSCREATIA World. Also on Facebook at Facebook.com/Creatia World. Or you can, while you're there, on Facebook, we got a couple of groups you can go into, like Facebook.com/group/them-dragons. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, a House of the Dragon fan, go up in there, share your Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon memes. Or, if you just got dragons and you want to show pictures of cool dragons, you got one, drop it in there. I'll like it because I love dragons. Also, if you're a wrestling fan, you're going to want to go to Facebook.com/groups/Smacking It Raw. And that is the official Facebook group for our Friday night podcast, Smacking It Raw, featuring the Warden, Matt Ritter, Vince Daddy, Delgado, Katie, Kinsey, Bay. They will talk that week in wrestling. Get in there, have a good time. We've talked about this before. It is the most non-toxic wrestling community on the internet. I swear to you. Like we had one problem like years ago, and we got that problem out. Like that place is so chill, such a good time. We just want to enjoy wrestling, and that's what we love, and that's what we do. You can find me on both Twitter and Instagram at Lord_Cussalott. That is at LORD_CUSSALOTT. Big Beezy, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Hex Draws and not Big Beezy, but maybe I'll change it one day. But yeah, I'm on Twitter. You guys can follow me or not. But if you do, I'll be thankful. So whatever.
Yeah. We're gonna start, drawing live soon too, right?
Yeah. I moved in, looking at my computer. It's kind of happening.
You gonna do all that? Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
For sure.
You've been saying that, so I'm just saying,
Yeah, it's crazy, but like it's fine. It's gonna be good.
It is. It's real crazy. I know. What can help you calm yourself and center yourself and all that is by drawing. So
I thought you were gonna say that energy drink, like.
No, we already did that.
You're like, we already did that.
That was earlier. I'm not going to talk about it again because just in case, for the people who paid on Patreon to get the show ad free, I'm not going to give them another ad.
That's true.
Because I respect their time. So because I respect their time, I'm going to go ahead and end the show now. We'll catch y'all next time. Until then, we out.